Hello and welcome back to the Empower Her Business Accelerator podcast. My name is Philippa Channer, and this month we're diving deep into understanding your clients' challenges and positioning your services as the ultimate roadmap to success. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single insight. And remember, the Empower Her program, it's all about transforming your mindset and you're mastering your marketing so you can become the confident, visionary CEO you're destined to become. And if you're curious to learn more, book a free discovery call with me. The link is in the show notes below, and I can't wait to talk to you. Now, let's talk about shifting your role from hero to guide in your client's journey. Okay, I know this might sound a bit out there, but stick with me. Think about your favorite movies or books. Most follow a classic structure called the hero's journey. There's an ordinary person who faces a challenge, goes on an adventure, overcomes obstacles with the help of a mentor, and emerges transformed. Guess what? Your ideal clients on their own hero's journey in their own business. They're facing problems, seeking solutions, and striving to reach their own version of success. And that's where you come in, but not as the savior swooping in to fix everything. You're not the hero. I know it's tempted to want to be seen as the answer to all their problems, but that's hero mentality, and that can actually backfire in so many ways. So why the savior mindset backfires? First off, it can cause client dependency. If you position yourself as the one with all the solutions, they never truly gain the confidence and skills to solve future challenges. This isn't empowering for them, and it leads them to feel overly reliant on clients. And then the other thing we want to think about is it undermines their belief. A quote-unquote savior mindset can inadvertently send them the message that you don't believe they're capable of solving their own problems. This erodes their self-trust and motivation. And lastly, there's the burnout risk. Trying to carry all the weight for your client's entire business on your shoulders is a recipe for burnout. It's not a sustainable business model for you or for them. I can speak to this, personally. When I first started my business, I started out as a social media manager. I learned quickly that was not the right decision for me as an individual and my preferences. I was doing a lot of the work for the clients, creating their content, getting on their accounts, answering problems, and doing all the stuff for them, which is, at some point what a lot of businesses need. They need somebody on the team that can do that. It just wasn't the right fit for me, and I got burnt out really quickly. And I realized at the end of each of those contracts, my clients didn't gain anything really. They got more followers, more likes, more engagements, but that for their business and for them individually, they weren't any better than at the beginning of the contract. They still needed to hire somebody else. And I did not like that at all. So what's the alternative here? This is the power of the guide. Think of yourself as a guide on their journey. You are their Yoda. Picture those wise mentors in stories. Gandalf, Dumbledore, again, Yoda. You don't do all the hard work for the hero, right? They sat there and they taught them what they needed to do. They didn't do the work for them. So instead, a skill guide, this is what a skill guide looks like. They possess the knowledge. You've been where they've been already. You have the expertise, the battle scars, and the map of the territory that they need to navigate. You also provide support and tools. Your role is to offer proven strategies, frameworks, and the accountability that they need to stay on track. And also, you empower their success. Ultimately, the client is the one who takes the action and achieves the transformation. Your greatest satisfaction comes from witnessing their growth and celebrating those wins with them. And so here's some language examples that guides use to, make it practical and shift your language to reflect this mindset. You want to understand some just subtle changes of wording that can make a big difference. So instead of saying, I will fix your marketing for you, try and say, I'll teach you the strategies I've used to attract my own dream clients and support you every step of the way as you implement them for your own business. That's one example. Another example is leave the complicated tech stuff to me. That says a lot about you and what you're doing. Try instead to say, I'll break down the tech side of things step by step so you feel empowered to manage it confidently going forward. It's a big shift in where the power of that statement resides and who's taking ownership of it. Do you see the difference? It's subtle, but it positions you as a partner in the success, not someone that they become reliant on and is doing the battle for them. So I hope this episode gives you some new perspective on the power of client empowerment. It's a win-win. You attract motivated, self-directed clients and witness incredible transformations. And next week, we're going to discuss how to weave this quote-unquote guide mindset into your marketing messaging to attract your ideal clients from day one. And if you're ready to step fully into this empowering role and master a truly client-centric approach, the Empower Her program is here for you. Let's chat about how I can support you in building a business that feels both impactful and sustainable. Book your free discovery call. Of course, the link is in the show notes below. Until then, ladies, have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you next week.